Okay, so this is a breakdown of a song called Mutual. I created the song with my vocalist SKV. He's an amazing songwriter and vocalist. I will put his links in the description. Um, yeah, we're gonna break down the different rhythms created with W1 hit. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how simple it was to make this song, even though in my opinion anyway, it's a pretty amazing song. So first I'm just gonna let it play through once and then we'll go into each rhythm.
You should know when we're together, I lose control every time. When you call, your velvet voice consumes me, falling every night. Oh, I call every time you're on my mind. I'm all in, I don't wanna waste no time. You got me feeling like that. You got me down so bad. Na 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 na, na 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 na. But I got a feeling it's mutual. There's something in the air. Oh, I can feel it. It's mutual. Deep down we're both aware. I know you mean it. It's mutual. It's obvious you can. Oh, I can feel it. It's mutual. Deep down we're both aware. Give me hope. I think this is what love is supposed to feel like. It only grows. I see my purpose when I look into your eyes. Oh, I call every time you're on my mind. I'm all in, I don't wanna waste no time. You got me feeling like that. You got me down so bad. Na 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 na, na 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 na. But I got a feeling it's mutual. There's something in the air. Oh, I can feel it. It's mutual. Deep down we're both aware. I know you mean it. It's mutual. It's obvious you can. Oh, I can feel it. It's mutual. Deep down we're both aware.
Okay, that was the song Mutual featuring SKV. The song will be released in about 3 weeks. Yeah, so let's break down the rhythms. So first we have the drums. We basically only have basically 4 different voices playing. Oh, no, actually 5 different voices playing in this drum set. Basically, all of them are generated using W1 hit, and then augmented using the AI system. So let's play that and hear what that sounds like. And you can see this is actually a very simple drum rhythm. It's not really doing too much. And then we have our first bass. So this rhythm was generated by W1 Hit, and then what I did was simply move this note to the other octave. So it's actually still just playing the root note of the track, just there's one extra note in the upper octave. Let's listen to that. And then we have a second bass. This bass has two parts. It has a section without an LFO and a section with an LFO. So the section without an LFO sounds like this. And this rhythm is actually basically two separate rhythms that came from W1 Hit. So I generated one on G0, and then I generated another one on G1. And that's the really cool thing about W1 Hit, is that you can essentially just treat every single note in the piano roll as kind of like its own drum. And when you really think about it, when we deal with like rhythms, when we deal with like chords and melodies, if you break them down into their main components, they're really just rhythms that are separated onto their own voices, right? And so the power of W1 Hit is that it treats every single voice as its own drum. And so you can basically combine different rhythms across different voices to easily create really interesting melodies, interesting bass lines, and you can even create chords just by separating a rhythm onto multiple voices. So let's hear that same rhythm on this bass line, but with the LFO on. And this LFO is just like two separate LFOs moving the frequency of this EQ8. All right. And then we have over here, we'll play this one. This is basically just a hand clap. This rhythm, once again, comes from W1 Hit. We also have a version of the claps that has an LFO on it. So that's what this sounds like. And it's basically also just moving the frequency and resonance of the EQ8. You'll notice that some of these instruments are kind of doubled up, and that's just to sort of increase the volume and energy in some parts of the song. And the reason for that is just because the energy of the vocals kind of increases and dips at different points as well. And so you want to kind of keep that energy up. Some of the places where this sub bass is doubled up, it's because of the LFO. So if you play the LFO by itself, basically you kind of lose energy as it dips in and out. So there's a secondary one with the LFO off that kind of doubles as a backing, and that helps to keep the energy up in that section, right? So if, for instance, if I were to play this section of the song with that LFO, but if I disable that LFO, or sorry, if I disable the backing, it kind of loses some energy in that section, and we don't really want that. Then we have another bass. can never have enough basses. This one, yeah, this one only has one rhythm in it as well. So we'll just go ahead and we'll play that. This one actually has a whole lot of reverb on it. If you listen to it without the reverb, it sounds like this. And with the reverb on, and then we have this sort of telephone sound. There's actually a C-room preset that's really, I think it's called telephone. But yeah, it's literally just this sort of telephone sound that plays. It's kind of, in the actual final mix, it's a little bit more subtle than it is when I'm playing it through Ableton Live. And that's just because there's a bunch of processing that goes on. And so the volume inside Ableton for this particular instrument is a bit louder than what it will be in the final mix of the song. And yeah, so that's that's sort of just an effect to kind of spice things up. Yeah, that's really pretty much all the instrumentation that's in the song. There are some sections of the drums that have, I think they're slightly modified. I think there's a higher velocity. I don't know if it was on, yeah, I think it's on the ride. So if I play the first version, actually no, it's actually the higher processing for the transients. So the transients in this entire drum rack are pushed a little bit harder in the drum bus, right? So here you can see the transients are a bit increased. This lane that has no transient, it's a little bit more subtle. I shouldn't say no transients, like slightly turned down transients, but let's play them separately. So this is the one that has the decreased transient. And then this is the one that has the increased transients. It's a subtle difference, but it brings up the energy as the song progresses. Yeah, and that's actually pretty much it for the song. Yeah, very, very simple process. Just, generate different rhythms across different instruments, augment them as needed, and you get some really, really powerful results, and you can make some really amazing songs. And you can do it actually pretty quickly. This entire song, I think I produced in, actually, it did take a while to produce only because I split it up over several days. I had an initial version of this song with like a splice vocal, and it had like a different lead instrument. And then after I got the vocals from SKV, I kind of swapped them out to kind of like match the flavor of the song a bit better. But yeah, overall, it's really not that difficult to create an amazing piece of art. Just focusing on, selecting different rhythms. And if you watch my other tutorial, you'll see, of course, that you can actually, use your own rhythms. You can use rhythms that you like in your own music and then hot swap them and then augment them with the AI. So you're basically creating music using AI, but it's not a fully generative process. You're not creating a final waveform using AI, so it's not like Sooner or anything like that. But yeah, it basically gives you the power of AI to sort of iterate on ideas and to make your music a lot faster, but at the same time, you still maintain full control. You can basically go into any of these rhythms and literally do whatever you want to them. You can, separate them into different voices. You can change the velocities. Pretty much anything you would normally do with a MIDI workflow, you can do with W1 Hit. So you're basically getting the best of both worlds. you're able to both use AI to increase your productivity, and at the same time, you still maintain 100% full control of what the final result will be. So yeah, W1 Hit is of course free open source project. I'll put it in the description. You should also check out the tutorial video if you want to see how to use it. Yeah, I'll be doing more of these different breakdown videos. And I'll of course be making more music and posting more music videos. So yeah, just stay tuned and have fun creating with W1 Hit.